Are we going to have a greeting that we do every week, fortnight, month, whatever it is?
I think maybe we could do a little bit of an intro. We keep it fairly similar, but we say, like, this time we're working out what the best song to listen to while you're gardening is, and then we'll have a jingle, which I'll write. World's Worst Mixtape.
Absolutely.
What is the World's Worst Mixtape?
It's what we're about to create.
Let's call it Season 1.
Season 1 of the World's Worst Mixtape. I mean, I don't feel these songs are going to fit together necessarily.
No, but that's one of the things that makes the mixtape
totally
bad.
Yeah, and I feel there should be a very large disclaimer that with some subjects, I'm going to pick an obvious song.
Okay, that's alright.
Because I'm not very clever.
Yeah, but sometimes people, if you don't go for the obvious thing, people will be, I don't know, about mad.
Yeah.
They'll be like, why the hell didn't they not pick this obvious song?
I can't believe this hasn't been chosen.
Why didn't they think of this?
Yeah.
Some of mine might be a little bit weird.
But that's okay, because we balance each other out very well.
That's fine. I mean, some of mine might be really obvious. I'm a bit worried that one of mine is quite obvious.
Okay.
And I'm very excited for the week where we accidentally pick the same song.
I'm really hoping that happens at some point. Because otherwise, I mean, the whole thing that we accidentally share a brain cell a lot, it's going to seem like we're making that up, and it's true.
So we'll both make a case for a song, and then we'll throw it open to the general public to tell us why we're both wrong.
Absolutely.
And we should have picked something else entirely. Songs for gardening.
Songs for gardening. Excellent.
So I picked a song straight out the gate. I heard it. I was like, yeah, I'm having this song. And then I was like, yep, it's this song. And then I remembered that another song existed, and I went with that.
Oh, okay.
So I did a complete swerve on this one.
Right.
And I've gone for a song where it's just very on the nose.
Okay.
It's not called the gardening song. That would be too on the. It's very on the nose lyrically. It's a great song. It's a song I love.
Okay.
But the first song I picked was something that invoked a feeling of wanting to garden within me, in my soul, which isn't a feeling I get very often.
No, I was going to say.
But this song, not so much. You'll know when you hear it. What's the logic behind the way you chose yours?
My song is literally the most obviously titled song.
Oh God, please don't tell me we've picked the same song. If we've picked the same song.
And it's less, for me, about the process of gardening and more about enjoying it once it's done. That's my thought. I thought if you're going to be doing the gardening, you'll be thinking of how you want to use the garden afterwards.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go with that.
So your song is Let's Get Drunk at a Barbecue.
I wish it was. Can we write that, please?
I don't think that song exists, but it should.
It should, and I think we should write it.
Yeah, I got very drunk at a barbecue once, and there was a bouncy castle, and that is a bad mixture of things.
Did you see Burgers in Reverse?
No, because in my infinite wisdom I went, I'm not going to eat anything, I'm just going to drink.
Exciting!
Very poor. It was a very bad night. It was a very bad night.
Oh.
So, do you want to go first, or shall I go first?
Let's get my boring obvious one out of the way.
What is the song that you chose?
It's the most obvious song of all time. It's The Garden by Take That.
Of course it is. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. I'm not as familiar with Take That's oeuvre as you are. Did you enjoy the way I overpronounced that?
I really liked that. That was very special. Neither my mum or I can hear this song without referring to it as The Garden.
Okay, so there's an accent issue.
There's an accent issue.
We're going to have to cut all of this out, or Take That will sue us.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
I've got to really, really relish that fade out.
Yeah. Almost a little too much.
So we've just sat and listened to Take That's The Garden.
We have.
You might want to go and look that up.
Yeah.
And then you can follow along.
You can.
With our fascinating discussion.
It is, I believe, track 1 on the Circus album.
There we go. That's a more recent one, isn't it?
It's a few years ago now, but
that's like second era.
It's
not
second
like
era. It's
OG
when they
Take That.
No, it's new
Reboot.
that. It's
Reboot.
new that.
Yeah, new that.
New that.
Take that too.
Yes, that as well.
Okay.
I picked it because for me,
Yeah.
I am not someone who enjoys gardening.
No, I'm with you on that one.
There's
Not a
no
gardener.
part of me, I don't think there's a song that exists that would make me go, I have got to do some gardening right now. I just want to dig, I want to hoe, you know.
Yeah.
What I do on my own time is my own business.
Out of context.
But I like the idea of a nice garden that you can enjoy once it's done.
Yes.
And to me, that song is like, yes, the world is really hectic and there's a lot going on, but if you have your own little space,
Yeah, you've got your
that's
deck
yours,
chair.
it's nice.
You've got
you
your
just lie
pina colada.
there. Oh, good shout. So yeah, for me, that was where I was going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the fisherman came back across the water, and the people started running in the park. And the
No, I've never heard that song before,
Okay.
so it's very first impressions. I like the way they've structured it
Yeah.
because it starts out really very gentle, and then you've got it's got that nice build and build and build, and then it drops away again,
Yeah.
and you've got another quiet passage, and then it builds again to the end.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, you and me, we just lay down in the garden.
I like that they've got like that sort of military drum roll
Yes.
percussion in there.
Everyone, can you hear the soldiers coming? Everyone.
That's not what it sounds like, that's just me making a
It's
noise.
very nice. That section contains my favourite lyric from the
What's
song.
your favourite lyric?
It's "We all fall in the end, we're all miracles of matter."
We all fall in the end. We're just miracles of matter. So
That is nice. In a sort of nihilistic way.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I like that. I like that. Because I'm someone that will like a song based solely on a noise.
Yeah.
There's a woo woo somewhere, there's a synth going woo woo
Yeah.
in the background, and I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's the strongest vocal take that have ever put into the world.
I will go with you there, and I will say that that's why my mum and I refer to it as the gang.
Yeah.
Because Mark Owen's very in the vision.
His accent is incredibly prevalent in it,
It's
but there's
very-
also some bits where I feel like they've pushed him right out to the edge of his range,
yeah.
and he's not comfortable. Because there's some things that he sings really well,
Absolutely.
and I don't think that's
that's
not a
that's
happy
not-
place for him.
we just lay down in the garden. Yeah, the garden.
But what I will say I like about it is they give Jason some microphone time. Jason Orange, you know, he didn't get many vocals.
No.
The vocals he does get are actually really some of my favourite songs. I
Maybe
mean,
that's because he doesn't have to do too many. He gets time to really practice
Yeah.
what he does do.
yeah.
There's a stranger on the hill and he is speaking as the tears from every cloud begins to fall.
There is a story as well.
Yeah.
Because I went to see Take That at Wembley, and it was the circus tour, and they had an elephant, but it was not a real elephant.
You built me up and then you let me down.
No, it was incredible. It was a massive elephant that was like made of, you know, you get those massive paper lanterns.
Yeah.
It was a bit like that.
Okay.
But it had people in it to make it work.
Okay.
And from the back of the elephant hung an acrobat upside down with a really long ponytail, and they just swung their head around to be the elephant's tail. It was
sounds exhausting.
It was insane. If you are near a computer while you're listening to this, please, people at home, watch a video of that. The elephant, I just hear that part of the song and I see the elephant rise up gloriously and like trudge
that is a strong image.
down the pitch at Wembley, basically through the crowd. And so I couldn't not have this song because everyone needs to imagine an elephant walking across Wembley.
This is
there is just this big thing of I don't want to do the work
Yes.
of being in a garden.
But gardens are pleasant
Gardens
and
are lovely, and if I've got nothing to do except lie in a garden, excellent, good time. That's where I was going. That was my thought process. Rather than a song to garden to as such, it's a song to make you want to enjoy your garden.
Yeah.
There you are.
So, my song that I ended up choosing, and I've had to skip it a couple of times when my music's been on when we've been driving somewhere. So I can't hear it. I had to skip it discreetly.
I love that.
My song is Nothing But Flowers by Talking Heads.
Oh, I have heard that, but not for years.
Yeah, I quite like Talking Heads, and this is one of my preferred Talking Heads songs.
Excellent.
So, should we just play?
Let's play it. Do I need to make notes? Because I've not brought a book.
I can give you paper if you want to make notes.
I'm a real off the top of my head kind
That's
of gal.
fine. You do it. Do that, Chisel. And I'm sorry for saying that.
I'm not. Please keep that in. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think, when I'm famous and I'm invited to be on Strictly Come Dancing, I would salsa to
I am so pleased you mentioned that, because all the way through that song I was just thinking, now we've got the garden. From the first song we've got the garden with a busy life outside, and we've just got this nice secluded garden. Now we're having a salsa party in it.
Yeah.
I very much like, this is not technical. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you excited for my non-nerdy music chat? I really like the way it went from like smooth and floaty vocals to the sort of like choppy, and it like reflected the change in tone.
Where have they gone now? It's nothing but flowers. There was a factory. Now there are mountains and rivers.
That pleased me immensely, because I like when there's difference
Yes.
in a song, when there's a little bit of light and shade. If it's just one thing all the way through, I get a little bit bored.
Yeah.
But I liked the fact that it was sort of floaty, and then it was like, nah,
Nah.
yes,
Nah.
nah. I very much appreciated the little guitar twangs.
Yeah.
That was very exciting to my ears. And it gave me proper summer vibes.
It is a very sunny song.
It was a very sunny song, and I can imagine playing that in a garden.
Yeah.
When the garden is nice. And do you know what I was picturing? Some like little fairy lights, outdoor fairy lights.
It's party time.
It is definitely
the barbecue as well and truly going now.
Is going now. No bouncy castle.
I've had way too many Smirnoff ices.
Oh, it was that kind of party.
I was about 18, so yes, it was that kind of party.
And I liked the end. It ended in a pleasing way.
Yeah.
I can't get used to this lifestyle.
I like that it's kind of opposite to the whole, this beautiful land has been taken and built up.
Yeah.
And instead, it's like, our lovely shops and pizza art.
Yeah.
And no, it's a field.
That's one of the things I love about it.
I really enjoyed that. That made me
very
smile.
sarcastic.
Yes.
And I like that it's this very sarcastic set of lyrics over this really bouncy,
absolutely.
happy summer tune. I suppose I was thinking, like, what is gardening but declaring war on nature itself?
Totally.
Really.
Oh, I love that. You should have your own podcast. Get rid of me.
But I like that, and I do like the point of view of, everybody's sort of like, beautiful, open space, lovely, and it's like, yes, but I mean, we were in London a few days ago, and we ordered pudding at
like 10:30 at night.
10:30 on a Sunday night, and someone brought it to us on a bike.
That's something that here in Cornwall would blow everyone's mind.
Yeah, I mean, here in Cornwall, beautiful scenery everywhere. no delivery.
No delivery
No food
ever.
delivery ever at
And
all.
everything shuts at 4. And I don't just mean on a Sunday.
No, everything shuts at 4. So I do sort of like that sort of point of view of actually we're all modern people now, and we're all very reliant on modern convenience. And actually, if it's stripped away and we're going to live this idyllic life, oh God, the plants have got
Plants
to me.
have taken over.
If we're going to live this idyllic life, actually, it would really start to suck quite quickly, and we'd be like, what? We don't know how to live off the land anymore.
I mean, especially when you think, like, if you take it into a really modern point, and yes, it would be beautiful to live in a meadow, but where's the Wi-Fi?
We used to microwave, now we just eat nuts and berries.
The thing about the lyrics is it's got a sort of verse-chorus structure.
Yes.
But the lyrics never repeat. So normally you'd have a verse 1 and a chorus, verse 2, and then the chorus would be a repeat of the same lyrics.
Absolutely.
But actually, the structure's the same, but the lyrics are different every time, which is, you know, something a little bit different. And that's quite interesting.
They have more to say.
Yeah.
And
So-
I appreciate that.
You mentioned liking the little...
Yes.
I enjoy doing that noise.
Noise.
So Johnny Marr actually played guitar on
Really?
this. So
I
it
didn't
does
know
have
that.
that kind of twangly, jangly Smith feel.
Smith vibe.
And the backing vocals are actually Kirsty MacColl.
Oh,
See, I looked this song up on Wikipedia and everything.
That's exciting.
I love Kirsty MacColl.
I like Kirsty MacColl a lot.
I like David Byrne's voice, and he does a really good job with that song of sounding bewildered and frustrated and annoyed at nature.
The highways and cars were sacrificed for agriculture. I thought that we'd start over, but I guess I was wrong.
It develops quite well, but it's not as noticeable as like that sort of that song that we were listening to that had a very obvious sort of build.
Yes.
This develops, but you don't necessarily hear it so much, but it is changing enough to stop it getting boring.
Yeah.
Starts out as sort of like dum, dum, and then by the end of it it's like
It's
dum, dum,
doing
dum,
a
dum,
proper
dum.
little rhythm.
It builds up, and there's lots of little changes like that in there that keep it fresh and stop it from sounding boring. I mean, the bongos for days.
Absolutely.
And who doesn't love?
Well, my grandfather
bongos?
used to play the bongos.
There you go.
So the bongos are in my blood. You know,
That sounds dangerous.
it's a sound I'm very affectionate for.
So yeah, the other thing I like about it is something that you mentioned about the way that the phrasing for the vocals change.
Yes.
So it is, all of the backing is very kind of, you've got the bongos sort of going all the way through, and then you've got the bass is also quite a percussive bass with a lot of rhythm in it. So it's quite a choppy backing, but then you have these sort of really long, smooth vocal phrases over the top. I like that sort of...
Juxtaposition.
Yeah. I'm using that word a lot.
No, I love that
I've
word.
written
It's
it
a
down
good
in my
word.
notes and everything. I love the word juxtaposition. And I like any song that mentions lawnmowers.
Yes.
I wish I had a lawnmower.
I was really feeling it when he was like, this used to be a Pizza Hut. And now it's covered with daisies. I was like, no! You cannot take my Pizza Hut away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for that. I'm here all day for that.
You got it. This was a Pizza Hut. Now it's all covered with daisies.
So my approach was, I've got to do some gardening. Gardening's kind of a chore. But look at what might happen if we let the plants just run amok.
Yes, I like the thinking.
Let's make sure that those plants
Stay
know
in their lane.
place. Stay in your lane, plants. Stay in your flower beds and out of the Pizza Hut. So now people must decide.
Yes.
Go and listen to the songs, enjoy the songs, experience the songs.
Yeah.
Take the songs into your garden.
I think that's the best place.
Yeah.
listen to this podcast in the garden.
Yeah.
Play these songs in the garden and decide which one makes you feel more like gardening. We will join you again soon.
Yes, make your decision.
And we will look forward to hearing what you've got to say. And we will have a new subject with 2 new songs to battle it out.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun!
Good. I'm going to leave that in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make that a jingle.
Please do. Dun dun dun! Okay. Told you! I told you!
Sharing that brain cell.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I really want to say...
You've wrapped it up about 4 times over now.
Let's go. Bye.
Yeah.
That was the end of that. You can follow us on Twitter at Worst Mixtape, where you can vote in the poll to find out which song is best, and you'll find out what our next upcoming podcast is going to be all about.